Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Pro here, and welcome back to another episode of the Factions How-To series. In this episode, we're going to be going over creeper grinders. Now, there is a few different creeper grinders I'm going to be showing you guys. Obviously, this is just in a one chunk area, but you can make these as big as you would like. Also, guys, if you want to see anything in particular, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. If you see somebody comment that something that you want to see, either like that comment or comment the same thing. I know, guys, there's a lot of things that you guys want to see, and I see a lot of comments about a lot of specific things. But I'm going based off of what is more popular. So if you see something that you would like to see made, just like that comment or comment the same thing as I said before, and I will most likely see it. But if you guys want to see any of the other things that I've done, IG grinders, blaze grinders, walls, regens, things like that, go ahead and check out the playlist. I'll have a link down in the description so you guys can go check that out and see what all has been done. But today, as I said, is going to be creeper grinders. So there's pretty much just like four main creeper grinders that everybody uses, which is either the entire floor is hoppers, or the floor is like split up with hoppers, or you've got the cobblestone walls that they fall on and then the gunpowder falls into the water, or they just fall straight down onto a couple rows of hoppers. They fall into water up there and then they get pushed down. So that's pretty much the main ones that there are. The hopper system is pretty much the same hopper system I used on the IGs. So I'm not going to show you guys how to make those, but I will. Here, I'm going to sit right here for a second, and then you guys could pause the video or whatnot to see how you do the hopper system. And this hopper system, it'll sort it from one side to the other. It won't just fill them all at once, which is really nice. But if you do have a lot of creepers, then your hopper system, like this way, it might get a little full. So I'll show you guys how to kind of get past that to where you don't have a lot of gunpowder backing up. But anyways, let's move right over to here. Like I said, I'm not going to show you guys how to do the hopper systems, but I will show you guys how to do these. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So if we just get some hoppers, so as you can see, the hoppers are coming down on this side. So we just put one hopper into there, and then run the hoppers all the way across into that one, and then just run the rest of your hoppers into those ones right there. And then this is the obviously the full hopper floor. This one you'll yield the most gunpowder out of, obviously, but it does use a lot of hoppers, and depending on the server you play on, hoppers can be pretty expensive. So if you have the money to do it, this is probably the best way, because then you get literally all your gunpowder, which is really, really nice. But the next way with the little slits in it, let me get some glowstone here. Glowstone. This way, most servers, like if something drops and then something drops again close by it, it'll like group up. So that's why a lot of people have been doing their creeper grinders this way. But what you want to do is pretty much do the same thing you did over there. Run an entire line across the front, and then you want to run a line all the way to the back on the first one, and then the next one you're going to put glowstone or whatever block you may decide to use. Glowstone's probably your best bet, because items won't flow through hoppers if there's blocks like on top of them. But anyways, you just do it that way. And then, like, if gunpowder falls right here, and then another gunpowder falls right here, it's going to clump up and fall into the hoppers. So if your server doesn't have that feature, which most of them should, then I would suggest doing that one. But this one will work pretty much 90% of the time. Sometimes you'll lose gunpowder to clear lag with this this way, which kind of sucks, because sometimes it just won't get off of the glowstone. But I mean, it's completely up to you. Also, it's a lot cheaper with hoppers, so that's really nice. But that's going to be pretty much it for that one. And then on this one, the hoppers are the same. So that one right there, you just run the rest of these into that one. And then this one is with the fence gates, or the walls, sorry. The cobblestone walls. Let me just throw it out there. There we go. So if you just get cobblestone walls, you want to do 2 layers of this. So you're gonna space them out on the first layer, and then you're gonna put some blocks in between. Then you're gonna put the next row on those blocks, and then just keep doing that all the way across until you get to the end. Let's just do this real quick and place these, and then another row right here, and then place these ones. And then you're going to want to put blocks in between these as well, because on top of these blocks is where you're going to put your other cobblestone walls, just like this. So that way the creepers don't just fall through into the water. They'll hit one of these cobblestone walls, and then you could just destroy the blocks underneath after you get that all done. And pretty much what this does is all the creepers, like I said, will fall. They'll hit one of these cobblestone walls, they'll die, then the gunpowder will fall into the water, that will flow into the hoppers. Now again, this one isn't the most efficient because you can lose a lot of gunpowder to clear lag. So just keep that in mind. Obviously it is way cheaper because you don't have to use as many hoppers. It's a lot cheaper than that one right there, but still useful. The next one is pretty much just the dropper. I'll show you up there. So the hoppers are going to pretty much be the exact same way. Just run all those into there, and then run all of these into those ones, and that's pretty much it. So if we go all the way up here, this is where your creepers are going to be. They're going to fall into the water, they're going to get pushed over, then they're going to fall down. Again, this is just another way to save money on hoppers. Just in case you don't have a lot of money, this way works really well. Probably like at the beginning of a like at the beginning when you first start playing or something, you don't have that much money. This is pretty much what most people use right here. So it works really well, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. You just run your you don't have to make it 2 by 2. You can make it, you can make it 1 block because obviously creepers aren't that big. I just decided to make it 2 wide, but obviously your room is going to be a lot bigger than this. I just made these small so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Also, creepers need to fall at least, I think it's 25 blocks. I usually put them at 30 just because, like, when you start adding creepers onto your pillars, like if you start going down, obviously that's less of a distance they're falling. So the higher the better, obviously, but I would say 30 is your best bet to make sure all of them will die when they hit the when they hit whatever they're falling onto. So that's pretty much gonna be it. Again, I will show you guys the hopper systems down here. So you have the one that runs into this one, and then that one runs into this one that goes all the way across. And then you have these ones that just start going into your chests, and that will filter it from this side. On this one, it'll filter it from this side all the way over to this side, which is really nice. And like I said before, if you're using this hopper system, sometimes if you do have a lot of creepers and you're using like this type of hopper system, even these right here, sometimes you'll get like backup of gunpowder. But if you're using this one, you can just go ahead and, like, let's say you want to split these off into 2, so you can put a hopper facing down into that one. So if we just destroy that one, and then we come up here and we place that one right there, that means you're gonna have 2 rows. So it'll filter from this one. So this one will filter from here over to here, and it'll fill those chests. And then this one will filter from here to here, and it'll fill those chests. So sometimes when you do, like I said, have a lot of creepers, probably like 40 is probably like your best bet for creepers, because at that point, if you AFK all the time, you really won't have a problem with TNT. But you will get backup gunpowder, so just do that if you are getting backed up, and it'll help you out. It will kind of help out the situation and get it filtered a little bit more. But again, that's going to be it, guys. If you do like I said at the beginning, want to see anything in particular, leave it down in the comments. Make sure you leave a like. You guys know it's much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Yeah.